Good evening, everybody. Live from Praia, Cap Verde. We are in the very last stages of this competition. As a matter of fact, we only have 2 games left in the West Division in this Elite 16. Can you believe it? I'm kind of saddened. We've had some great games, and I wish we could make it last forever. But unfortunately, like all great things in life, this tournament has to come to an end. And we already know which 2 teams qualified for the 2026 edition of the Basketball Africa League, the B.A.L. And it is no other than Jeunesse Club d'Abidjan and Al Ali Benghazi, who was up to par all event, all tournament long, 6-0. No questions asked. And now Spintex Knights and Centre de Référence de Basketball de Tombouctou will match up for 3rd place, and we know it has a meaning. You never know if there is some allocation, some wild card for the next year's competition, and finishing at the highest spot with the best record possible always helps. It's always a good idea to finish your tournament with a win, finish 3rd. First for bragging rights, 2nd in anticipation of anything that could go down eventually. We know, for example, that New Tech University could not make it to Cap Verde, which influenced pool action in this event. We had in Group B, Al Ali, Benghazi, Spintex Knights, Mwanda, and New Tech University. The local favorites, Creole Star, came up short. 3 losses in 3 games in the Elite 16. Very unfortunate, always competitive, always in the hunt, always so close, but in the end, no cigar, unfortunately. At the end of the day, the 2 best teams in this competition are going to match up in the final that I will have the honor to commentate for you guys in just a few hours. But we're going to focus on the next best thing that we've had so far. CRBT and Spintex Knights did a very solid job all tournament long. And I have a lot to say about quite a few people, so bear with me, because we have some very skilled and dangerous guys competing tonight. First miss shots. Keep an eye out for James Moto. Moto is a baller. He's a straight up baller. Let's just put it the way it is. Let's just describe the man the way he deserves to be described. Moto has been averaging close to 18 points per game. Moto heard his name in the Bluetooth. Oh, almost 18 points per game, over 6 rebounds, and over 3 assists. Presence on the offensive board, good patience. Nice fake. Gives an easy bucket in the paint. Down low, you can count on Abdul Karim Koulibaly. Very strong, very physical big man. Good anticipation defensively with the long strides. That's not going to be an N1, unfortunately, for Ibrahima Fofana. For centre de référence du basketball de Tombouctou, Bamba Diallo has been putting up some nice numbers, over 16 points per game. But Teotonio Doe has been a menace for Tombouctou. He has the highest player efficiency rating in this tournament. Long range, just the way you like it. Fofana giving a three-point lead that has been short-lived. Temple, the lefty American's been also a player that was quite impactful for Spintex Knights. We've seen him in action already last season. Kyrie Malik Temple has also had a strong impact. He's been averaging 10 points per game. The only one outside of Genzamodo to average double digits. Just like that, back-to-back buckets for Temple. The board. Genzamodo takes his time. That's a sweet dime, but the whole defense collapsed in the paint. The better choice would have been to kick it out at the 45. Tombouctou is not a team that would be shy to push the pace, get the ball moving forward, take first intention shots, or try to play fast. We have Ibrahima Fofana. That should have been called a jump ball, I believe. Koulibaly with the defensive stop. Fofana right after commits the foul. Reaching foul. Range. It's going to be a little bit short. Ball rims out for Bar. We're going to have 2 shots for Amoto to fight for the offensive board to the advantage of Spintex Knights. Two. Game all tied up 7 apiece. It's the way you attack off the handoff. No hesitation whatsoever. And shot for the push off. Samba foul. Gets his first bucket of the game. Temple stepping back, chucking it up a bit fast. There's like a misunderstanding here. Kick out pass for the man in the corner. Amoto gonna be flat. Quite excited about the final game that we're gonna have. Starting at a 9:30 p.m. UTC. I give the UTC time because it's like the most common base that I can give to make sure that people can figure it out based on their time lapse. So Tombouctou takes a 4-point lead. Spintex Knights depending oh so much on the Moto, and the Moto makes sure to keep Spintex competitive in the hunt. If the first semifinal between Al-Ahli Benghazi and Tombouctou ended up being a slaughter, things were much closer. Big boy move down low. I see you, buddy. Ekpo Basse with his first bucket of the game. Going back to what I was saying, Jeunesse Club d'Abidjan may have become the second Ivory Coast squad to qualify to the ball, but things were quite uncertain. Eventually, Abidjan came up with a big 93-82 victory and made it its sixth consecutive win in the current road to ball campaign. But James Amoto had a terrific performance. Basse trying to go back-to-back buckets, not happening. Way too short. But Amoto had 24 points. At the end of the day, there's just not enough depth in comparison to Abidjan for Spintex Knights. Only was a 4-point game at halftime. For those that didn't get to watch the game, 41-37. Eventually, Abidjan just kept control of the game. Nice driving kick, good fake. Diallo shooting up an airplane right there. The ball skewing to the right. Way too strong. Nice take. Finishing right before the expiration of the 24-second shot clock. Fall gives the bucket and right back at you. Don't you know the name by now? You should. I did mention that he averages close to 18 points per game, didn't I? Sure did. Koulibaly stripped. That's a 3-on-2 situation, but Temple prefers to take his time, and understandably so. Nice look. Good composure. And Barr. Make sure to capitalize on this fast break opportunity. Spintex Knights takes the lead back. Going for the mid-range, off target. Zamoto almost turned it over. Bar going for the nice little 1-foot fade. Good contest right there. Game is going on a nice pace, scoring wise. Temple feeling himself early in this game, doing a good job providing a great boost offensively. Kyrie already has 6 points, 3 for 4 shooting, 1 assist, 1 steal, no turnover. That's the way you fill out the stat sheet. Going ISO mode, eventually kicking it out to Bar. And a poor job boxing out. And the ball shall remain possession of the Spintex Knights. Teotonio Doe caught up watching the ball instead of boxing out, which gave an opportunity to Abdulaziz Yakubu to get his hands on the ball. Moto, that's a tough shot, tough attempt, 4-on-1, nice no look, but you cannot spoil dessert though. Oh, unfortunate. Bamba Diallo. That was an unexpected result for this fast break situation. 4-on-1, you have to capitalize. You cannot afford to miss those. A misunderstanding of Moto. Stopped his run, cutting backdoor. Bar identified the backdoor cut. But Moto kind of changed his mind up halfway through. Ball got deflected, so no consequence. That's a bit of a silly turnover right there. Stepping out of bounds, Benjamin Mensah. Good driving draw. That was a good pull-up fake right there. But on the other side, Yakubu sees a gap, gets the ball in good rhythm, and finishes. That's the biggest lead of the game right now for Spintex, leading by 6. Temple, quick trigger, but rushing a little bit. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. 6-point lead for the Ghanaian squad. And Tombouctou will have to find a way to stop that transition that is working wonders for Salom Thomas's man. 8 points for James Amoto. Only 2 turnovers for Spintex Knights. That's usually a good sign for a team that wants to win, but at the end of the day, Tombouctou has not made poor decisions, has not turned the ball over much more. Only 3 turnovers in the first quarter, which is a very neat standard from both teams so far in this game. The only difference is, even though Tombouctou earned 8 offensive rebounds. And seemed to dominate a little bit more the battle for the rebound. It's just been too poor of outside shooting. 1 for 9 from long range, 0 for 2 from the free throw, and under 50% from inside the arc and the paint. You need more efficiency, as Spintex Nice shoots 8 for 12 inside the arc so far. So even though both teams shoot poorly from long range, just have much greater efficiency from up close with the Ghanaian squad. So Moto almost turned it over. Great hustle to save this possession, but Spintex needs to watch out. That's a quick trigger. Not the best offensive setup right now. Everything looked bad at the moment. Moto almost turned it over on the inbound. Dukaba, the lefty. Was shooting poorly from 3. Hasn't made a 3 since the beginning of the tournament. And that's a poor start of the second quarter for both teams offensively. Even poorer now with a turnover, and yet another turnover. Can we get the cleanup crew to help out both teams? Samoto, standard turnover, trying to propel himself forward. The back step hits the sideline. Easy whistle. So I was praising both teams for not turning the ball over and having a pretty solid shot selection in the first quarter. And the first minute and a half of the second quarter is exactly the opposite. That's what you call the commentator glitch, or I don't know how you would call it. That is much better right there. Teotonio Doe shooting 44% from 3 on 4 attempts per game. That is quite neat. And you guys know me by now. I love shooters. You know that. Game of basketball is about getting buckets, shooting the ball better than the opponent. Kaba, some way, somehow managed with the spin to get away from the double team, but did not put enough protein in that layup. That is forced. Poor decision making right now. Treasure Bochwai needs to get rid of the ball earlier. Nice follow up. Tombouctou coming back within 1 possession now. Long range. It's a no-go. Oh, back-to-back long range dagger. Doe. Long range special. The man averages 44% on 4 attempts. You cannot afford to give him space unless you want to get scored on. Now things are looking better. Both teams, particularly Tombouctou, willing to get those points up on the scoreboard. Good hustle. There's a no call on the play. Situation provides Tombouctou with an opportunity to take the lead. Oh, after a very poor three-point shooting display from both teams in the first quarter, we're seeing Tombouctou with 3 straight long-range hits take the lead back. Walk misses, and that's going to be a foul. Good presence on the inside from Umar, drawing the foul and earning a trip to the free throw line. Tombouctou now shooting 4 for 15. 2 for 2 from Teotonio Doe. Fana 1 for 1. Bamba Diallo is the one bringing down the percentage, shooting 1 for 6. But the man, at the end of the day, has been doing such a good job, averaging 8 three-point shot attempts per game, leading his team in scoring with 16 per game. But there's a reason the man shoots the ball so much. He's averaging 41% from 3. It's such a high clip. It's quite impressive. And he's over 47% on 13 shot attempts. So the man has the green light logically. And if Tombouctou wants to have any chance to win, they need Bamba Diallo to provide them with yet another great scoring performance. Nice little floater. Under control. Benjamin Mensah ties the game up. 4 points for Mensah, 2 for 3 shooting. First free throw off mark. presence down low. Umar. Big boy rebound with a big boy finish. Oh. Guess who's Bazak? That's right. Bamba Diallo. First intention three. Nothing but net. Hitting up at the right time. Hit the man on the left. He's ready to shoot it. That's the way you do it. Diallo decides to share the wealth. And he's getting paid back in full. Plant the seed of unselfishness. And it just flowers up. Good defense. Luak doing the poor job handling the rock. Trying to get pretty with it behind the back. Not working out, but I like what I'm seeing from Bamba Diallo. The man just hit one. Could have kept him for himself. As a matter of fact, it's what you call a heat check most of the time. A shooter just gets the ball in transition, in rhythm, usually lets it fly. But Diallo draws the defense, kicks it out. And that's the way you want your star players to play, unselfish and aware of his surroundings. Temple kicks it out. And Amoto puts too much on it. It's going to be a jump ball. So it's a 5-point lead for Tombouctou. Group A in this Division West Elite 16 stage was clearly the most balanced and deep group. Diallo, another great kick out pass and another assist. They can dab it up. They can show each other some love because they are making the difference right now for Tombouctou. Great recovery. Insane block. Temple with the great effort. Temple will not get the N1 to go. But Mamadou Kante, back-to-back threes, back-to-back assists from Bamba Diallo. You just love when the quality meets the stakes of the game. Pass, Koulibaly. Tombouctou making it rain. Well, let's not talk about rain here in Cape Verde because we've had some issues with the ceiling and some leakage that made the games a little bit dangerous in the previous days. A lot of slipping and falling down from players that had to deal with that. Luckily today, no problem. So if we keep the rain philosophically, I'm good with that. Let's just make sure it doesn't come out literally. Koulibaly quarterbacking. That's a great pass, and you see a lot of patience from Amadou Kaba. Resourcefulness. Spintex Knights does have the talent to make it a game, but probably not the depth. Temple, this time around, much better result. The previous 2 attempts, he kind of chucked it up, did not really follow through on his shot, did not hold it. He brought his shooting hand back quick. This time around, he made sure to keep that follow through all the way till the moment the ball went through that net. And just like that, Spintex Knights is coming back in this game. So let's talk a little bit about Bombadiello. He's struggling shooting the ball from long range, but he stays aggressive. 6 points for Mamadou Kante, 9 for Teotonio Do, 7 for Abdul Karim Koulibaly. For Spintex Knights, after 8 points in the first quarter, Jamsamoto has been stuck. And Kyrie Temple is making sure to keep Spintex Knights afloat. Also 5 points for Abakar Umar, along with 3 rebounds. So a minute 30 seconds left in the game. Umar, great defense. I thought the ball was deflected off Ibrahima Fofana's foot. Kick out pass. That's a break. Did the ball touch the rim? Apparently so. Koulibaly, too strong. Nonchalant pass, a little bit too easy. Umar. Shoot it too strong. And Temple will commit the foul. Spintex Knights far from foul trouble with less than a minute to go in the first half. Pass, too tight of a gap for it to reach its destination. Strong move. The offensive board going twice. That's going to be Temple once again. Hustling. Fighting before the end of the first half to reduce that gap as much as he can possibly do it to make sure that Spintex Knights keeps its chances alive of finishing third, earning a win to finish the tournament. Two for two. Two-possession game now. Pass a bit low. And the foul on the ground. That's a good foul. So I guess it's not on the ground. Judged to be a shooting foul. Koulibaly. Okay, so my initial judgment, which was on the ground, ends up being the right call. There you go. I was a bit surprised to see the referee awarding 2 free throws on that foul. So there's going to be a timeout. There's more than enough time to come up with a sweet baseline out of bounds play, either for a layup or a clean shot attempt. Let's see what Mokhtar Habib can come up with. Who are we looking for? Tombouctou finding in the corner. Diallo contested. That ends up being an air ball. So we will keep it at a 5-point lead for Tombouctou at half. We're going to have less than 15 minutes of a break. Don't go too far. Come back to me, guys. Come back to me fast. Get comfortable. We got a nice second half ahead of us. We'll break down what happened in the first half statistically. And we'll get ready to see who between Spintex Knights or Centre de Référence de Basketball de Tombouctou will finish third in the West Division of the Elite 16 of the Road to B.A.L 2026. We'll be right back. The second half about to start, and Centre de référence de basketball de Tombouctou leads 41-36. In the first half, we had a solid performance from Ibrahima Fofana, 7 points in 8 minutes, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and a player efficiency of 9. 7 player efficiency for Mamadou Kanté, 2 for 2 from long range, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, but 2 turnovers, although he did have 1 steal, and his team is plus 11 when he is on the court. Teotonio Doe, 9 points in 14 minutes, 3 for 4 shooting, 3 for 4 from the outside, long range, obviously. 2 rebounds, and player efficiency of 12. Abdul Karim Koulibaly, the big man in the paint, well on its way to a double-double. 7 points, shooting poorly though, 3 for 9, but he has 8 boards, 5 of which came from the offensive side. 1 assist. He did have 2 turnovers, but he made 1 block to compensate a little bit. If you're looking at Spintex Knights, if you think of individual performances, you look at the stats and you're looking at James Amato's 8-point being pretty solid, but he had all of those 8 points in the first quarter, so the second quarter ended up being quite rough for James. He does have 3 rebounds and 3 assists, along with 3 turnovers, 1 steal and 1 block for a player efficiency of 8. The man of the first half for Spintex Knights is no other than Kyrie Temple, 12 points, shooting 4 for 7. 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and player efficiency of 13. Abakar Omar, player efficiency of 9, 5 points, 2 for 3 shooting, and 4 rebounds. Now, Spintex Knights has shot the ball poorly from 3-point range, 2 for 12, and could do much better on the free throw line as well, 6 for 11. Centre de référence de basketball de Tombouctou, shooting 8 for 22 from deep. That gave them the boost they needed after a poor first quarter. Turnover-wise, things are pretty clean overall. 5 turnovers only for Tombouctou, but 9 turnovers for Spintex Knights. Nice move, Temple. But he got doubled. Couldn't find the space to give the ball up. Rejecting the screen. Finishing at the rim, bar. Easy putback. Putting the lid on the missed layup from Joel Opokutam. Pass. Tombouctou shooting a lot of threes. James Amoto, the man is spectacular when he's in transition. The skill and finishing ability, unquestionable. Koulibaly over dribbling a little bit. He thought about looking for that backdoor, the backdoor cut, but the space eventually was too tight. Didn't feel comfortable passing the ball. That's a nice start of the third quarter for Spintex Knights. Zamoto. Vicious pass. Almost take it. Temple got it off in time, but it was a tough hit. This is forced. James Amato Easy money, the dunk. And Abubakar Diarra forcing his drive to the cup, turns it over and gives a wide open layup on the break. Spintex. Koulibaly doing a great job posting up, but they're taking way too long to feed him the ball. That ends up being a 3-second call in the paint. Temple, a little bit off the mark, 2-on-2. Drawing contact, earning a trip to the free throw line, Samba foul. Samba foul. Third leading scorer of Tombouctou with over 12 points per game. Complete player, 5 rebounds, over 2 assists. Over 1 steal per game as well. That's a tough hit from Bar. Strong move, but the transition defense was a little bit caught off guard. Reversal, catch and shoot and knock down. Tombouctou tries to stay hot from long range. Abubakar Diarra. Shooting 1 for 4 from deep. 9 for 24, over 37% as a team. It's quite solid. It's actually very good. Anytime you get close to 40% as a roster, that clearly will put you in a position to not only compete but potentially win a game. James Moto. You got to say 3 times when the man knocks down a long range one. And there's a response right back at you. Cannot get comfortable or feel happy. Diarra hits another one, 2 for 5 now. And the turnover gives an opportunity to Tombouctou. It's a good fake. Both Umar and Bar jumped up. Foul drawing contact, earning the ball back on the baseline. That's a beautiful mid-range right there on the baseline. Fofana. 9 points for him. 4 for 6. Bill lob pass, Koulibaly, easy money. Tombouctou. Up 4 once again. Moto selecting to give it back to Temple. Good pass. Foul drawn on Umar. Moto elected to give the ball back to Temple, even though he had Joel Opokutam by himself at the 45 on the right-hand side. That ended up being a poor choice. This is an opportunity that Spintex will try to capitalize on. Foul on the ground. Free throw. A little bit flat, a little bit long for Fofana. Shooting poorly on the free throw line. 1 for 5. First intention, long range. Does not want to smile. 3 for 15, shooting deep. Vieira rushed it a little bit. Opportunity for Moto. Spintex to run it out. Temple, nice fake. Had them fooled, thinking he was going to go for the behind-the-back pass. He did not. Back to a 1-possession game. 3-point lead for Tombouctou. Koulibaly with the left. Everything you need is in his hand to the left. Koulibaly. Good technique, good footwork. Temple sizzling through the defense, but you cannot afford to drop the cake. Oh my goodness. Basse owes Temple a smoothie for sure. Whatever the deal is, bring him coffee and croissants before practice. That's French in me. Oh, Basse. Nice defensive possession, but not for long. The hammer dunk on his head. Samba foul. Boom. You were at the wrong place at the wrong time, buddy. I am sorry for you, Elvis. Elvis Yao getting on the poster. Temple will keep on coming at Spintex, at Tombouctou. Nice finish. Fofana. Strong take to the cup. Rebound, Koulibaly. That was not the best of take from Yakubu. Koulibaly couldn't find the angle on the glass. Bar is trading. It's only 7 points differential right now. This game could go either way. Do have a feeling that Tombouctou has been controlling the tempo and the game overall. But you have James Amato against you. You can never be sure of anything. Nice. Ripping right over the recovery. The defensive transition could not stop Kaba from stepping his way to the cup. And the projection forward. Fofana finds the way to draw the foul against Benjamin Mensah. Was not the easiest, but did do a good job. So as a reminder, in the Elite 16, you have 8 teams that already qualified for the 2026 edition to the B.A.L. 2026 edition of the B.A.L. Forgive my English. And the Division East and Division West Elite 16 tournaments provide 2 tickets in each division of that Elite 16 to make it a 12 teams competition. And we already know the 2 teams that made it out of the West Division, Ali Benghazi and Jeunesse Club d'Abidjan. We're going to find out soon who out of the East Division, knowing that the Nairobi City Thunder may appear to be one of the heavy favorites, if not the heaviest of favorites on that side of the bracket. But we'll find out. Nice pass. You have to control the ball and the projection. Good finish, Kaba. All the way, Tombouctou. Now with the 12-point lead, and things are starting to look up. Luak right before the end of the third quarter. Gets that little one-handed mid-range to drop to keep it a 10-point game, but things, it's not 65-53, it's 65-55 for your information. But things are not looking too bright for Spintex Knights that seem to not be able to slow down transition and to prevent Tombouctou from punishing from the outside. 37% shooting threes on 27 attempts. Almost half of the shot attempts from Tombouctou came from outside three-point range. It's very solid. There's a reason why they're leading by 10. Balanced team effort, 8 points for Diarra, 9 points for Doe, 10 points for Samba Fall, 11 from Abdul Karim Koulibaly, 13 from Ibrahima Fofana, 6 from Amadou Kante. And out of all the players that got the opportunity to play in this game, only Ibrahima Diallo has not scored in 3 minutes of play, going 0 for 2. Everybody else found the way to get the ball through the net at some point in this game, which has not been the case for Spintex Knights. Joelo Opoku-Tam scoreless in 17 minutes, going 0 for 3. Treasure Butchwai, 0 points in less than 3 minutes. 0 points for Enrique Pogo in over 4 minutes. Elvis Yao has not scored either in over 4 minutes. And as usual, Spintex Knights is a little bit too dependent of the dynamic duo made up of Kyrie Temple and James Amoto. There needs to be a step up from guys like Luak. Obase. Barr trying his best. 9 points and 5 rebounds. But something needs to happen, particularly defensively, for Spintex to give itself a chance to come back in the fourth quarter. Tough hit. Ball stays, possession of Spintex. Score is 67-55. Once again, not 67-53. There you go. And if Spintex turns the ball over that way, luckily Koulibaly with the poor outlet pass gives it right back to the Ghanaians, but Moto, very flat. Luak, they've had 4 opportunities to score on this single offensive possession. It's not a good look for Spintex. And this is way too easy. The drive baseline. Spintex Knights cannot afford to give up easy drives like that. They need to come up with defensive stops. And foul. Converting on the free throw bumps the lead up to 15. On the foul. 13 points. Play efficiency of 15. Bar. That's the right thought process. Got the ball up close with the size advantage down low. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter which team you root for. It doesn't matter which player is your favorite. When you talk basketball, you have to convert. Poor decision making, 4-on-2 situation. First intention, three, no sir. Coulibaly with the rebound. Coulibaly needed to kick it out. And yet another turnover. Things are starting to look bad for Spintex Knights. Spintex starting to look a little bit desperate. Very fortunate if this layup doesn't drop. Tombouctou looks for the contact. There's the foul. And that is a bit lucky for Spintex because this could have and probably should have been a basket. Moto, 16 points now, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 6 for 13 shooting. He's turned the ball over 5 times. But he hasn't turned the ball over as much as Abdulkarim Coulibaly, who now has reached his double-double, 11 points and 11 rebounds, but 6 turnovers. Coulibaly, spoon-fed down low. Sportsmanlike foul. The rules are the rules. Tombouctou. Well on its way to finishing third. Kaba. Shot. It's kind of looks like a slingshot a little bit. It's not just one smooth motion, but made the first one. It's a bit of a severe call, but you have to appreciate the patience. Kaba will find himself back at the line. Kaba brings his personal total to 8 points, shooting 4 for 6 from the free throw line. And, I don't know if we can allow ourselves to think that Spintex is abdicating. I don't think this team is about to quit. I don't see the type of energy defensively that would allow Spintex to make a run. Foul drawn. Fofana. Thinking that Tombouctou leads by 17, knowing they've shot only 9 for 17 from the free throw line. The lead could have been easily over 20 points with a more free throw shooting efficiency. Spintex shooting 3 for 18 from three-point land. And the 18 turnovers are simply way too much to be hopeful of a better result than the one that is unfolding in front of our eyes at this very moment. Tom trying to find a quick fix. And defensively, there's just nothing now. Tombouctou picking Spintex Knights apart with the simplest of game plan. Attack the lane hard, draw the help, dump it off, get the bucket. Tombouctou playing good defense. Recovering possession. The 50-50 plays going in favor of Tombouctou. As we reach the halfway point in the fourth quarter, being down 19, being down 21. Things start to look pretty desperate for Spintex. Koulibaly, frustrated by the call. if there was any contact on the forearm. This is more than ever the right call. Two. 20-point game. Koulibaly trying to go baseline. Ended up being in a no man's lane, trying to outlet the ball to the opposite corner. The help side was well aware and ready to intervene. Moto gives it up to Umar. Ball moves well, but predictably trying to go to Yakubu down low. Xiao sees the ball deflected. Moto jumping real high on his three-point shot attempt, holding on to the ball too long. Always makes your shot tougher when you're shooting on the way down, because you have to force more. You need more energy. The clock is running down, and we're soon going to be in a position to officially announce Tombouctou third place game winner. After this game, please make sure to stay connected with us. We have a great final between Al Ahly Benghazi and Jeunesse Club d'Abidjan. The two best teams out west, undefeated, 6-0 records, battling for West Division supremacy and bragging rights. Koulibaly. Oh, that was pretty. Great footwork. Little fade. Very skilled. Good hands. The ball recovered. That's a 4 against 0. Yeah, this game is done. This game is over. There is no light at the end of the tunnel for Spintex. It would be starting from way too far, and there is not enough time on the game clock. Moto is not put enough on it. Tombouctou will run for sure. Easy transition. The fast break ends up in the hands of Diallo in the right side corner. Bang, bang. 25-point lead. Are we going to end up with the beat down the same way Al Ahly Benghazi handed Tombouctou a heavy loss? Diallo deflects it out of bounds. I remind you the score between Al Ahly Benghazi and Tombouctou, 103-76. Now under 2 minutes left in this game. Fofana. And find the angle. That's a tough finish. Koulibaly stayed up straight. Timeout requested. Tombouctou. James Amato, 19 points, 32 minutes, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 turnovers, 3 steals. Play efficiency of 16. Kyrie Temple, 16 points, 6 for 13 shooting, 5 rebounds. Play efficiency of 12. Abakar Umar, 5 points, 2 for 5 shooting, 11 boards. And play efficiency of 14. Tombouctou shooting 33% from long range on 33 long range shot attempts. 16 points for Ibrahima Fofana, who's also had 5 boards and 6 assists, shooting 6 for 11. And Fofana didn't shoot the ball so poorly from the free throw line, going 3 for 10. His play efficiency would have been way higher than the 20 he already has right now. Kaba, 8 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Koulibaly, 17 points, 13 rebounds, 18 play efficiency. Number foul, 13 points, shooting 5 for 9, 4 rebounds, and 14 player efficiency rating. Less than 5 seconds left on the 24-second shot clock. Oh, and another one. Say it again, and another one. DJ Khaled, and another one. That's right. Bamba Diallo, 3 for 10 from deep. This one is just for pleasure. Five against 3. Diallo chucks up another one. Unsuccessfully, Koulibaly. Thought the foul was called against him. And it's a double pain for LVCL. Actually, excuse me, for Treasure Bachois. Not only does he get hit in the face, but he's also called for the foul. Koulibaly knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. We're living the last possessions of this third place game. Offensive board. Yakubu. They're going to attempt a shot. They are not. No need to add. Tombouctou, third place finish in the West Division. Spintex Knights outmatched. Not enough depth. Not enough answers. to a very inspired Tombouctou team, scoring 90 points to finish up their Elite 16 tournament. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed this game in my company. Don't go too far because we have another one coming your way in less than an hour. It's going to be the grand final of the West Division Elite 16 between Al Ahly Benghazi and Jeunesse Club d'Abidjan. I promise you, it's going to be a good one. So, for the most motivated of you guys, see you in less than an hour. And for the other ones, well, you may be able to watch the replay, but I would appreciate if you stay with me live. Keep me company. Anyhow, Angelo Tsagarak is signing out. Have a great week and a great night. Bye-bye.
Test mic, test mic, test mic. Okay.
Okay. Coach Thomas Solomon and James Omotoy, gentlemen, welcome to the post-game press conference. This marks the end of the road for Spintex Knights. You had the first three decent quarters in this game, but the fourth quarter was complete domination from the away team. Your thoughts on that, please?
I just think the summary of this game is just been lack of discipline, and I think that there was never a will that we wanted to play together as a team. I think that everybody felt like they could save the team by going out on their own, and I think in a game of basketball you can't go out and save the team. You have to do it as a group, and I think we failed to do that in this game, and that's just the results we get for being indisciplined and everyone trying to save the day.
Okay. James, your thoughts on this game as well, please?
I think alongside the way the fourth quarter, we lost focus, and that is what killed us. And the opponents made good use of that, as in going on fast break points, making their shots, and of course basketball is a game of runs. So, yeah.
Okay. So Spintex Knights are going home with a 3-4 record. This is still an improvement compared to last season. Can you just say, discuss the future of this team in the road to B.A.L or international level?
I mean, of course, our goal is always to get